What up? What up, y'all? It's your man DM, and I'm home. So the internet is flowing. We will not have no mistakes, no skips, no repeats. Welcome to our second episode of the Jersey High School Recap, brought to you by Coach's Corner. And clearly, you see my big bro June from Off the Top Sports.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Come on. How important do you think 7-on-7 is to you, from your point of view?
I think it's more for the offense side of the ball.
Right, and that's how you want to keep it into that system where they know that at some point I want to be the star at Eastside. I want to be the star at
Your head coach does it for you. I feel you're just spending extra money for a recruit.
Hey, can I piggyback off that real quick?
Yeah, definitely. What's up, y'all? Like you heard me say before, it's your man Don Massey Jr., head of Driven Minds. We are here, episode number 2. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get crazier. I want everybody to tap in, share, like, comment, subscribe. Obviously, we are live on the Sand Sports Multimedia Network, one of the biggest, hottest streaming networks around. Okay, so if you're not tapped into that, you got a podcast, you have a podcast idea, anything that you're thinking about, reach out to my big Brody, man, Sand Sports. He's getting it going, man, and big salutes to him. And of course, I couldn't have got this thing anyway and efficient to where I want to get it without the homie, my man, Big Joan Pierre in the building. Joan, what's up, my guy?
What up, though, man? I'm excited to be back. Week 2, talking some high school football. I went to a couple of games this weekend, around the county. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it.
Okay, so like you heard, man, we are here to just bring you guys a recap of what's going on in Jersey, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, we're going to tap into Essex County heavy. Mm-hmm. So, Essex, don't think I left you, baby. We all the way live. All the way live, okay?
Right.
But, my network expands. I got a lot of kids that go to different schools. We also got friends, me and Joan, colleagues, coaches that coach in different locations. Right. We want to salute them as well, okay? So, but one thing, Joan, you know what I'm going to say? And I want kids, that they're listening, please, kids, if you're listening, because we put this out to the coaches already, all right? Kids, you got a highlight in the game, shoot it over to us. Yeah. You got stats in the game, shoot it over to us. A lot of the stuff that me and June, we're going to get from either going to the game, but you only know one body can only go to one game, all right?
Right.
Like, all over the state.
Uh-huh.
So that's the one. The other thing I want a lot of the kids, the parents, and everybody to understand is this. Even though we're at one game and I might get great intel from another game, I still want to post a video. I still want to post your stats. And if I don't know, June, we always on the iPads and our computer.
Right.
I'm going to NJ.com.
Yeah.
All right. This is where we're going to get the stuff from to kind of talk about your game. And because we're physically not there. So that's why I really wanted to make that public service announcement before we got ripping and rolling, June, is that to the kids, I'm gonna speak to the what they say, the YNs.
The YNs.
All right. Because it seems like YNs get it done. I ain't talking to the unks, I ain't talking to the old heads. We're talking to the YNs. You want Coach Don to shout you out, because Coach Don here to get a love, bro. I'm here to give all the love out. So I want you guys to kind of like tap into me, man. Yo, Coach Don, here's my highlight. I had 2-3 touchdowns. Coach Don, yo, I had this many yards because also, June, you can speak about it.
Yeah.
We got the Player of the Week award sponsored by Clarity and Off the Top. We got the coaches. If you were paying attention, we got the perfect mix. Coach of the Week award.
Right.
So, June, just speak a little bit about that and why they need to tap in.
Look, and you pretty much said it all, man. Look, we've been started like 4 years ago. We started giving out the Player of the Week award to the best player in the county, Essex County. And look, it's been getting a big buzz, man. And look, we, like you said, we asked the coaches to send the stats and stuff. We also do our research on our end, but we also ask the coaches to send the stats. If your player had a crazy game, we need to know that. We want to shine a light on these young student athletes. Let me say that, student athletes, man, and get attention around them, man. This past week we just awarded David Moore Jr. With the Player of the Week award for his the crazy game he had last Sunday against PCTI. And look, man, it was like 3,000 views on that post alone from our page. So it's all about just getting attention for the young student athlete, man. And that's why we do it. And like DM just said, we a couple of years ago we did Player of the Week. Now we are doing Coaches of the Week, which we just awarded this past week to Cedar Grove head coach Rob Gogarty. Look, man, we doing big things, man. It's only going up from here, man. So
exactly. And we also put the polls out for the Player of the Week. I told you, Joan, last week we had I think over 1,700 people voted, which was awesome. That was awesome. Okay, and but we want people to understand, get involved. That's all we want you to do is get involved. And we're gonna help advertise and big up everything that goes on your way. All right. But Joan, you see, you got a picture of, let's say you got the Thursday recap. We'll go from Thursday and we'll get it all the way to Saturday if you want. So Essex County, let's talk about it. Oh boy. Look like that Hudson County is still getting belt. Look like it's still getting belt. So what we're gonna say for a quick minute is this part of the show is sponsored by DM Football Training Services. We are here for your needs. We can fix those problems that you're having right now in Hudson County. It's at Center Court, okay? It's right there live on 14 Depot Square in Montclair, New Jersey. But oh my gosh, even Belleville getting into action, June.
You see that? Second week in a row with Belleville.
June.
Second week in a row with Belleville, man.
Oh man, good. Listen, big shout out to Belleville, man, coming in there 45-20, and I'm talking about, Joe, we're gonna big shout out Belleville. This is a part of our county we don't get a lot of praise to. We don't get a lot of elevated type of noise coming from. But I saw them at the Verona 7-on-7 shootout.
Okay.
And they had their big guys and the big man challenge, and those guys look like they put some work in the off season. It's starting to show. Again, it's hard to win games. I don't really like to get into who you played. It's hard to win games because there's always going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser. So shout out to Belleville for coming out on the victorious side of things right here. Now let's see. Let's talk about who did what, man. I got Jordan Armstrong. 3 passing touchdowns. He was 9 of 13. So, bro, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. 3 of the 9 passes that got caught was tutties.
Right.
Well, Bergen, holler at me, baby. I got guys that can fix that. But he broke 200 passing yards, and obviously they had a well-balanced game. Nathaniel Abenwa. If I said it wrong, I apologize. This is another thing, kids. Shoot me your name. This is why when we say, give me the information, you can be like, okay, Coach Don, it's pronounced like this, and these are my numbers. And all I'm going to say is salute, King. Let's get it out there.
Right.
Let's talk about my man Nate. Nate went out there, ran the ball 12 times for 140 15 yards, and he had 2 touchdowns on the ground. So they got 3 in the air, they got 2 on the ground. It's looking like bombs over Baghdad over there, baby. Oh my goodness. And he couldn't be outdone because I see another guy went to work. Jaden McDaniel, 6 carries, 45 yards, a touchdown. We got another Jalen Sharp, 8 carries, 85 yards. I told you.
Like they got some sharp brothers over there.
Told you what the O-line was doing. They was getting to it. You talking about 444 yards accounted for of offense. Belleville, big shout out to what you did, man. That's amazing, bro. That's amazing. And if I'm missing anybody, let's shout out Caleb Love. 4 catches, 66 yards, and a touchdown. Sean Sharp, let's get him in the bench.
Sharp brothers. Sharp brothers over there. Sean Jalen Sharp.
Are we looking at a Shannon and a Sterling right here going down in Belleville? Talk to me, Belleville.
Right.
Hey, Belleville, you not far from Montclair either. You could get up there and get some extra work. Let's get better. Let's get better at center court.
Right.
So let's talk about Sean, man. Sean Sharp goes out there, 5 catches, 98 yards, and a touchdown.
Right.
Man, like I said, this is what you call a great performance. Guys practicing hard all week, getting it done, getting to it, staying focused, staying the mission, staying the course, and coming out victorious. Where we at with Belleville right now? Belleville 2-0 right now?
2-0. They last week they beat Ferris. They beat Ferris last week.
2-0. 2-0. I like what I see. I like what I see. And I'm gonna say this because somebody's gonna say something, June. Yeah. And they could go on record, like my guy at the 305 say, if I'm saying something wrong, you can hit me in my mouth and make it bleed. Okay? Shout out to my guy down there in the 305. Listen, Belleville is in the Ivy. Understand that. But for all you older heads, all you egotistical guys, that don't matter. Don't matter. The fact of the matter is guys are experiencing and tasting success. They're experiencing that they're putting in some hard work during the season and during the off season, I'm saying, and during the week, and now it's starting to show up. Belleville, continue to put yourselves in the right position on the winning side. You know we're going to shout you out over here on DM and off the top. You already
Right. So, yeah, man, Belleville. Look, this is a couple of teams that that used to be. I don't want to say doormat of the county, but they
used to struggle. We'll say they used to struggle.
Yeah.
That's fine. And when they struggle, and we could use them as the blueprint.
Yeah.
Shout out Damon Harrison and the Eastside Red Raiders once upon a time. They jumped in the Ivy. They went 7 games in a row. They won in the Ivy. Those kids was building confidence. Those kids was learning the game. And then when they got out the Ivy, first game out the Ivy, they went up against a state semifinalist in Plainfield High School at the Mountaineer Classic that they beat. Fresh out the Ivy, Group 5 Plainfield, Group 5 Eastside. Eastside was obviously, Dame used to say, remember, it's not going to be what you think. Not gonna be with you. That's what, and he proved them people wrong. It wasn't what they thought. Eastside, after a couple of years of just getting it going, building brick by brick, boom, put themselves in the driver's seat. But you already know, man. So that's why I said shout out to Belleville and continue to do big things, Coach. If you need anything out the DM or off the top, reach out to us, man. We are here for you. Some of those guys' names might go up on the list, so stay tuned, Belleville. I need to see y'all vote for them.
Yeah. Man. Before we move along, man, shout out to everybody that's on the Instagram right now, man. I see 973 Sharks in the building. D1 Media Pro. Shout out to D1 Media Pro.
Respect
man.
the shooter.
Yeah. Shout out to another shooter. Produced by Brian, man. It's in the check-in, man. Look, like, share, man, and tell everybody what's going on right now, man. This is the high school DM Coaches Corner high school recap, man. Like and share, and turn this up, man. So, DM, where we going next, DM?
Oh, I got to go to the team up top. 279 Chancellor representing, regardless of what the state wants to do, regardless of what you're trying to do to them boys.
Yeah.
They are persevering, Shout out to Coach Logan and the coach, like I said, Coach Damon's over there.
Mhm.
Little BJ. I mean, just shout out everybody. Burger, the whole staff.
Yeah.
Keeping those guys just staying the course. Had a tough one last week. Lost to Cedar Grove at home. But guess what? They will not be defined by their loss. Because you know what you need when you get a loss? You need to go to Hudson County, baby. And you go take on the Hudson County team. And that's what they did. They get out to Lincoln and they smell a little blood. Smell a little blood out there, huh? And
Right.
put it to them. BTA, man.
Donut.
Do we got anything on them? We got clips on them. What we got now?
Hold on. We got a little son. Son.
Okay.
Some-
Zamar Gomery.
Mhm.
Zamar Gomery. Yo, listen, man. We call him Smack. All right. That's how Dad know not to mess his name up. You call him Smack. All right. And as you can see, Smack for one. Hold on. Get to the corner. Smack for two. Is this the second one or is the first one? I don't know.
That was the first one. I just ran it back.
I know we had multiples. I want to see, did we get them all?
Let me
Shout
see.
out to Friday Night You posting that clip. Again, this is what I need. Uh-oh.
There go the other one. Yeah, there go the other one.
Get off of him. Get off of him. That's two. Did he get a hat trick? Could we pull off the hat trick? I don't know. Let me know what you got here. Did we get that? No, it's not happening.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he had a big
cut out. Hey, I'm in Hudson County. I do what I want. And that's the 3 hat trick. Shout out to you, Smack, getting it done. Shout out to the O-line, the big boys.
Big Mike Rube. Big Mike Rube is up there.
Getting right back to business. I know that the goal was the 14, but guess what? The show must go on. And he's putting in the work. He got the troops riled up, got them lined up, ready to go. Way to get that O-line going. And the D-line. Because that was some fresh Krispy Kremes, right?
Yes,
Fresh Krispy Kremes out in Hudson County?
Yeah.
Man.
I think we got more highlights of this game, too. Let me see.
We got some more. Who else we got? Who else we got here?
This is my young bull right here. I love this kid right here. A former player of the week when he was at East Side.
East Side.
Yeah. The X-Man. I call him X-Man.
The X-Man, Xavier Smith, doing it, taking it on his own. Yep. Okay, scrambling. This is what he's notorious for. Scrambling, shaking and baking. I look eyes downfield. Look, get up there. Don't see nothing. Excuse me. Let me get pardon me. I got somewhere to go. Reservations for 6. And where we at? We're in Hudson County, where the reservations are always available. Because it's BTA in Hudson County. Come on now. This is what I'm talking about. Tell everybody this is the show. This the one you want to be tuned into, man. We got all of the antics here. But shout out to you. Now, wait now. We got one clip? Or do we get another one?
We got one more.
Okay, scramble again. Oh my good. Is that Kareem Anthony?
Yes.
Is that Kareem Anthony? Okay, there it is. X. Got it done with his legs. Here we are. Get it done with the hands. And reservations for 6, please. Thank you. Reservations for 6. Thank you. And that's what happens in Hudson County. And Weekway coming out on top right there. Shout out to the graphic, Mr. Brian Green, whether they support or not. We're going to definitely give them a shout out.
Yeah.
And what they do, you understand how that works. Everybody understand hottest network in the business right now is Off the Top Sports. But because why? Because we collaborated with so many hot guys in Sam Sports Multimedia and DM Football. And also we cannot forget my guy Zay down at 8 Squad Rebel Radio. Okay. Okay. Strength in numbers, y'all. Strength in numbers. Watch how this movement goes crazy. But I gotta make an announcement. And we're gonna get to the next team in a minute. We're doing great on time. Weekway, I need to see stats. I got clips, which is great, but I need to see stats. Kids can't get into this player of the week conversation without the stats.
And it's not just only for player of the week. Remember, we also do the all county teams towards the end of the
Yes.
season. So
Yes. Yes.
important, man. Because last year when we did do the all county,
Some guys felt like they were slighted.
fight it, and I'm
because
like, yo,
we didn't have stats.
hold your coaches accountable. They get your stats out there. It's not just for
Yeah.
us; it's for colleges too. You need it for colleges. Come on,
Uh-oh.
not just for us. It's for colleges. You also need it for. So I'm just saying, just hold your coaches accountable. My student athletes, hold your coaches accountable.
YNs.
Right,
Let's
right,
get to
right.
them. Let's get to them. Hold them to the fire. Mom, dad, brother, sister, uncle, aunt, grandma. Yo, we trying to get these kids to the next level.
Right.
And guess what? Just like he need them good numbers in the classroom that I'm hoping y'all putting together, I'm seeing good numbers on the field that we need to make sure we got accurate count on the numbers. Let's get an accurate count on the numbers. Let's go to what you got next. Let's say we're on Friday night.
And Friday night, let's move on to Friday night.
Friday night. I got an hour show. I want to keep them long. I know I got a lot of sports fans looking for the NFL. And here we go. I want to start off, John. Okay, we're gonna get outside, get outside the county and we'll come back inside the county. Or, I like to start low to high, right? So that's what. Right. So by saying starting low to high, shout out to Snyder. Okay, that's it. Let's give Hudson County one.
Finally. I gotta
get Hudson County. That's what's up. Y'all came through. We can't talk junk. Hey, NCA. Hey, hold us down.
Word.
Gotta hold us down. We talking big snack here on the Jersey Recap Show. All right. And so we trying to, like I told y'all in the beginning, we're bigging up Essex County in a major way. So come on, man. Hey, guess what? If you need help, I hope I don't have to put the plug out there. I mean, we can just rewind the show and you know where to go, baby. You know where it's at. I will call DM trying to tell y'all something, man. So let's see real quick if I can pull up some numbers for Snyder. I mean, I'll give them a little bit of love. They did their numbers 32-0. Okay, yeah, let's talk about it. Shout out to the Snyder coaching staff, whoever put the numbers in, because I got them. Niall Grant. Wow. 3 completions, 4 attempts, 175 yards, and all 3 completions were a touchdown.
Wow. Damn.
I'm a Kermit the Frog this shit.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, did you at least pinch the bitch? What the hell going on here? It gets worse. Elise and Bess. 2 carries, 120 yards. Both carries was a touchdown.
Yikes. Wow. Damn. This must have been a quick game, man. Oh, man.
Zaire Shipman. 1 carry, 55 yards, 1 touchdown.
Everybody was eating out there, huh? Everybody was eating.
Okay. Shout out to my man, Coach Davis. Just got to the staff. Okay. It's not his fault. Coach Davis will get the guys ready. This is not Coach Davis standard. Coach Davis will transform this thing. If people remember NCA in the past, Booby, where you at? I know I got my guy Booby on the check-in. Yes, sir. This ain't NCA standard. Coach Davis will get it done. Snyder, you got us this time. We're coming back. We're going to come back and get you, all right? Yeah, so that's that recap on them. Shout out to them. I got to stay in that Hudson County. They got us again. This one is tough. Okay. Shout out to you, Nas. Nas set the game up, however it goes. The game was scheduled. Nas, whether it was the coach from St. Peter's, I forgot his name. I don't know why it's drawing a blank. Richie Hansen Jr. All right, the game was scheduled. I don't care who set it up, whatever. Both teams agreed on the game being scheduled. Okay. Obviously, the Shabazz Bulldogs. Yes, we have Zayden McDonald over there, the Stanford commit. And, you know, you got a lot of nice young talent. We've seen them on display 2 weeks in a row. But they took a step. They took a step this week, all right? And you know what? The score says 50-0. At the end of the first quarter, it was 6-0.
It was 6-9. I was at the game. I was at the game. And
it was 6-0. Okay. We're talking about Shabazz High School, where I'm an alumni of, okay? 80 Johnson Avenue, North New Jersey. I bleed the black and the gold, okay? So I'm here to speak the facts about what's going on. We don't have people coming from all kinds of places, all right, to play for Shabazz High School. They don't just come offensive linemen from this town and this one from that, running back from that town and quarterback from that town. Like, we don't have that liberty to have all of those guys on the staff, on the team, but it's okay. The Bulldogs took a step. They challenged themselves. They put themselves in the right position. They went out there. They competed hard. Right? You said you was at the game. Talk about the game a little bit.
Hey, damn, like you said, it was a close game in the first quarter. Look, both teams was going at it. It was just little mistakes there and there. The first touchdown was a blown coverage by the DB, and Tyler Bell hooked up with the receiver right there for a touchdown.
Yeah, Hunter Watson. Shout out to Hunter Watson.
He's
Hunter from the Temple commit. Okay. Shout out Tyler Bell, UMass commit. Okay.
Hey, when you have a quarterback like Tyler Bell, now, like I said, I watched the whole game, and you have a quarterback like that can control the offense, throw the ball when it need to be thrown at, take off when there's nothing there. You're going to win a lot of games, man. And that's why St. Peter's came out victorious in this game. And look, I was just at Shabazz this week. I just gave Coach Nas his award for winning Coach of the Week for week 0. Yo, that's a young team over there. Young, hungry.
It's a lot of sophomores. It's a lot of juniors.
So
in that process, I hate to cut you off, guys are going to take their lumps. Listen, you shouted out Tyler Bell. Tyler Bell was a product of playing on our 7-on-7 organization when he was in the 8th grade, okay? That wasn't the same Tyler Bell, but guess what? It was a step. This kid was taking the steps, getting better, little by little. The parents of Tyler Bell, shout out to y'all for taking the steps to get them better. The parents of those kids, the young kids at Shabazz, they're taking the right steps.
Right.
They got their feet going in the right direction. Okay, step by step, they building something down there. I think that's what you're saying. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, definitely, man. But look, they'll live and learn from this. If I know Coach Nas, he's gonna probably want this matchup again. Man. But it got dark out there. It got dark.
After this, what I like, and unless whoever is the statistician for the Shabazz Bulldogs, I want to make sure I say their name and give them a big shout out. I don't know their name. I want to give them a big shout out. Coming from DM, I love it. I don't give a fuck, and excuse my French, whether y'all had beat West Orange on the mountain or you lost right here 50-0. You know what they got? And I'm going to show it to the world.
Nothing.
They got the stats up.
Yeah. Okay.
Up.
Right.
Okay. So that's the part of being an adult, growing up, not letting your ego and your emotions get in the way of the kids right here. Somebody wants to know, what did Kareem Colston do? Because that was the kid that threw a couple of passes last time. The numbers are up. Some people want to know, you said you got Zayden McDonald. What was his numbers? What did he do? The numbers was up. So this is what I call putting a program in the right direction. Coach Nas, continue to do what you're doing. Coach Dotson, shout out to Coach Hewitt. He was on the show
Tuesday. Great interview too, man.
Okay.
Great interview.
You guys can go back and watch that interview as well on the Sam Sports, on A Squad Rebel Radio YouTube channel. Okay, you can go back and check that out off the Top Sports. Joan had a really good interview with Coach Hewitt. So it's the numbers are in, man. I love to see this. I don't care if you won or lost. Somebody trying to go to college, man. Somebody trying to put themselves in position, and this is what they want to be able to tell the college. They want to be able to go online and say, yeah, coach, I know I played one of the top teams in the state, but I ran the ball 3 times and had 56 rushing yards.
Yeah, right.
Shout out to you, Josiah Perez. Okay, these are things that they want to hear, man. They want to know, like, okay, what did you do against the best? I got some numbers in here. I can show you what I did against the best.
Yeah.
Right. So big shout out to Shabazz for taking that step. Hey, you're bouncing back. We got to make sure we get the schedules up too. I want to make sure I know who these guys got next. I don't want to miss out on that. That's okay. That's on DM.
Yeah, they got Immaculata in 2 weeks. They must be on their bye week this week.
Perfect.
They got Immaculata.
Bulldogs. We will bounce back from this. We will bounce back from this. Okay.
Yeah.
What else we got on the menu of Saturday? I want to speed it up a little. I know we got a half hour in. I'm trying to get everybody in here.
Yeah.
Let's talk West Essex Caldwell. Let's talk West Essex Caldwell. Would have been Essex crime, huh? Yeah. See, we went to the Hudson County. Good job. Y'all did a cute thing. Now we're going back home to Essex County. All right. We got interesting. This is one of those rivalries, right? I mean, you've been a part of some of these games, Joan. Going out to West Essex, going out to Caldwell.
Yeah.
They throw the records out the window in this one, huh?
Yeah, they play some good football, man. These two do not like each other. They are like around the corner from probably 10 minutes away from each other, man. And West Essex, man, look, everybody would thought they'll fall off at the losing Coach B to on Wayne Valley, but they still playing good football, man. One thing about West Essex, they gonna line up, run that wing T to perfection, and you better be ready for it, man. And look, they went into Caldwell this past Friday and got a good road victory, man, over Caldwell, man, 28-21, in that game. So look, don't sleep on West Essex, man.
Hey, player of the week nominee here.
We got one. Oh, what's the stats looking like?
So West Essex went on the road. Did you say it right? So they went on the road. Hostile territory. Caldwell, a team that's been notoriously one of the tops in our county. Jake from State Farm Long. Said, put it on my back. Put it on my back, coach. I got this. Jake went out there and played quarterback. He was 10 for 16 and 102 passing yards. Don, come on. That's not player of the week numbers. What are you talking about? Well, that's because Jake said, right here, put it on my back. 38 carries, 321 rushing yards, and 4 touchdowns. Jake from State Farm Long, he will not be denied.
Yo. Damn. I just pulled it up myself. Wow. So this the quarterback. Wow. A total of 400 yards.
Went to work.
Hey, yo. We might have the winner right there. Woo.
Hey.
Damn.
Hey. That was good. And again, I don't want to negate the fact that we have guys like Santino Russo from Caldwell coming out there with 14 solo tackles. Okay, I don't want to not talk about Nico Capolato. I hope I'm saying the right, fellas. I apologize, but he went out there with 5 solos, 14 total tackles that he was in on. So again, I mean, with a kid running the ball like that, somebody had to play some defense. All right, and they went out there and they did that as well from Caldwell, like you said. Regardless of whether it was 300 or something yards, at the end of the day. It was a 7-point possession game. Yeah. They won by 7. So, I get it. But, unfortunately, because of those numbers, that Russo kid I told you about, he would be a nominee. Russo had 18 total tackles. And on top of 18 total tackles, he had 5 catches, 114 yards, and 2 touchdowns at the receiving end of things. He also had 1 carry for 10 yards. So at the end of the day, Caldwell, I see you, baby. You got something brewing. I see you.
Right. So, man. Hopefully they bounce back, man. Like that Caldwell team, they mix a little young play, especially at the quarterback position. Adam Seppi, You know, and but they got some veteran guys like you just mentioned, Russo and those guys. So they'll get back in the winning ways, man. I know Coach Romano will definitely. You know, they started slow last year.
Mm-hmm.
They started slow last year and found a way towards the end of the season, and you know, they're getting that in the playoffs. So don't count Caldwell out. Don't count Caldwell out.
Don't count them out. Don't count them out. But let's get to let's get up the hill a little bit. So we're over here in Caldwell. We're gonna squeeze over to Livingston. Let's take the car right across Pleasant Valley. I think we got to get to right and get up to Livingston. And guess what, man? Tough week last week. Yeah. I get it. Went up against Shark Nation. Talked a little bit of a talk. Yeah. But guess what? You had an undefeated Millburn coming in. You didn't have enough time to sit there and cry about it. You had to get to it. And you know what you do when you got to get it done? You go to your players. You go to the playmakers. And I'm going to tell you something. Player of the Week nominee. Off the Top Sports. Another one of your last year All-County honors. I'm talking about Abel Paul. Abel Paul from Livingston. Going to work, okay? 18 rushes, 273 yards, and 4 touchdowns by Abel Paul, along with 1 catch for 35 yards. And Abel Paul also had 3 tackles. So again, when you need to bounce back, when you're trying to get out of the rut, you had a tough moment. Sometimes you just got to go to the playmakers.
Right.
Shout out to you, Abel Paul. Shout out to the coach getting it done, putting those guys in the right position. Livingston, 2-1 in the winning circle. Good job, Millburn.
Yeah, I we was talking.
This ain't Barringer.
Hey, we was talking how about Millburn last week, man, on the show. I thought they would.
Everybody can get it on our show. All right. This ain't Barringer. See, he was out there with that 2-0. And we thought something was, oh, wait a minute. No. Livingston said, hey, Don, it's still Millburn Millers.
Right.
They the same guys over there on Millburn Ave. We know them very well. We'll get to them. We'll get right back to the show. All right. Now, let's get on out of Livingston. Let's go on down to that South Orange area. I know you don't like to talk about it, John, but let's talk about it. I know you don't like to talk about it.
This when I leave the show, man.
I know you don't like to talk about it, John, but let's talk about it.
Oh man.
26-3, 2-0. Young Coach Lease, his first tenure at Columbia, coming out on top, victorious. Hey, Coach Lease, I know it's your first year, but you've been around some good coaches. I need numbers. I need numbers on this NJ.com. Well, I need somebody to text me some numbers.
Right.
Okay? Because I don't give a rat. I'm trying to make sure that these kids, hey, YNs, my Columbia YNs, where you at? Where you at? We need numbers, man.
Right.
Who's a Player of the Week nominee?
Right.
Coach Lease. You could be Coach of the Week. I got no numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about both teams and how we know them. Again, 2 young coaches, right? 2 first-year coaches at these programs, at their respective programs, okay, came out there and obviously they competed, right? Put the tips out there. We always going to say that when it comes to Orange. We're going to say that to everybody, but to Coach Akil Bakar at the end of the day, he said it on the show. Nobody's going to care. So we're going to continue to work. Right. And just because the score states what it states does not negate the fact that he's not putting in that time and they're not putting in that pain down there. Okay? So it's one of those things like Dion said when we first got there, he said, better get me now. Get me now. Because once I get this thing rolling, it's going to be rolling. So Coach Akil, keep the troops going.
Right.
Coach Lease, hey, great win, 2-0. But I need to see these stats, man. We need to help the kids out, okay? And to help the kids out. And like I said, you got to help yourself out too, because you're going to put yourself on this one right here. Okay, what do we got next? Cedar Grove. I seen you post that picture up. Let's get to it. Cedar Grove. Wow. Hey, and listen, and the Verona boys, man, they get a lot of DM love, bro. I love them, man. They They come out to the, training sessions. They do a lot of work with us, man. Shout out to Coach Monge. He's like a brother to me. So, this was one of those games that me and Coach Monge talked about, that to put the program in the direction where we kind of thought we need to be. You got to get a good showing at least here.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't at the game. Again, like me and June told y'all, we can't make every game. So I don't want to give you guys a synopsis on the game that I wasn't at. 41-7. I do have numbers. Okay.
Yeah.
Do have numbers. I see at the half it was 20-7, which means okay, it was we were there. They were there. And obviously, sometimes, and this is, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I've been there because I've won championships. I've been on teams where they don't look like a championship team because they're still trying to get it together. They're trying to put the pieces where they need to be put and align the stars, trying to align themselves. So this does not take away the fact that we could be looking at an early preview of the Group 1 playoff. Could be an early preview of the North Jersey Group 1 championship game, okay? Because they're both in the same group. Shout out to Coach Gorgity, okay?
Coach of the week. Or week 1.
It goes on. Hey, that's how it goes. Say, hey, Joe, you the DJ. So I don't know. You
Nah, man. Look, they rolling, man. They did take a tough first loss at home a couple of weeks ago, but they
they was in the Army base. They was at West Point when they took that loss.
Oh, West Point. Okay. So that don't count.
Don't say they lost in the Grove. Nah. You gotta drive through there, Joe. You want you a slice of pizza? You better act like you know.
Yeah. So, and they got that tough road win and week wake up last week. So look, they got back home. They got it was at Verona. So they continued their road success and dominated, man. Looking at the quarterback numbers, man.
Shout them out.
Yeah. Pierce, and like DM said, we don't want to butcher names, but we're gonna do our best. Asfalag had 168 yards passing, and he had another guy that went off like quarterback. He also rushed for 127 yards. So he had almost a total of almost 300 yards of that offense, man. Endahar also had a good game running the ball and catching the ball. I believe he caught a 35-yard pass from Pierce, and also, like I said, just running the ball well for Cedar Grove. And one of my preseason Essex County players on first team, Thomas Kenatero, ran the ball in for a touchdown, and also had a great game on the defensive side. Had 16 tackles and 2 sacks. So, shoot, I know with the player of the week, we show a lot of love to the offense side, but if we got somebody to put on the defensive side, that guy number 44 right there, picture in the middle of the on that picture, man, Thomas Kenatero, man, is your dog, man. He's gonna be one of them guys we're gonna be talking about towards the end of the season.
Okay. Listen, let's keep it going, fellas. That's all I can say. Let's keep it going.
Let's go.
Put yourselves in the right position. I told you it would be really, really nice to see if we could mess around and get this rematch. Let's make this rematch work. Take Coach Monge, get them going. We ain't got time.
A rivalry game too.
Okay. You got time to be thinking about what happened on Friday night. I know you, Monge. I know you're back to business already on this Sunday morning. So it's all good. And Coach Gorgity, Joan, come on. I want you to dance with me with it. And the beat goes on. Oh, still moving strong, everlasting. Ooh. Hey, listen, Coach Rob, man, you already know. Much love to the family, man. Keep on going what you got going on.
Yeah.
What we got next here? Man, missed out on this one at the bottom. That Wayne Hills Nutley.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to get into that. Hey, Nutley. I know you was in a dogfight against Bloomfield last weekend. Sometimes when you get into those matchups, it kind of takes a lot out of you. But it's so good. We got to get it back. Got to bounce back. Got to build on the success. Obviously you went up against a 2-0 Wayne Hills that just moved forward to 3-0. So that was a good matchup right there. And those are the wins you want to get. That was a conference matchup as well. Okay,
Yeah.
Patriot White Conference. So these are the ones that's going to determine, where we going with this thing. Okay, are we going to win the conference? That's a step towards winning the state. That's a step towards winning the group. So this is what it's about right there. But I will make sure that Aiden still came through with a 21-yard touchdown. Okay, so he fought. And listen, at the half, the score was 10-10. That's what I say. Sometimes you guys, we look at these numbers, right? Oh, it's this to this, and that to that. And you be thinking that something like, was a blowout. And, a lot of times it's just, like you said about the Shabazz game, just a couple of minor mistakes, right? Things going wrong. And then that's how you end up on that side of the outcome with a 34-10 type of matchup right there. So, but they came out strong, man. It was 10-3 in the first quarter, man. And obviously, Wayne Hills battled back and they just kind of took off from there. So that's kind of how it ended up going the way they went. But listen, Nutley, let's get back in the driver's seat. Let's get back to the winner's circle. It's our county. It's Essex. Okay, we are Essex. Okay, I need to see y'all back where we need to get to. I think I'm on my last one here because I know I was at this game, like you was at Shabazz game. I was at the Orange game, and man, oh man, talk about
tell me, man, it went to OT, right?
Went to overtime, man.
13-13, yeah.
Yo, salute to Coach Marco Soto. I wanted to say that very loud and very clear. This is year number 2. Whenever you come in and take over from a coach like Coach Smoke, okay, that's tough. Like Nas is doing that right now, taking over from Coach Oliver. It's tough when you've had a guy that has success at a real high level and you kind of put it back together. Remember last year was his first year, and he, like we said about Coach Bacard, the first year, it's okay.
It's okay, yeah.
That's what you're telling the guys, especially the young troops, the YNs. You're telling them it's okay.
Right.
We will get better. I heard Coach Soto say after the game, said, we ain't the same. We ain't the same team that we was.
Right.
I see it. I talked to a couple of the coaches from Irvington. I mean, coaches and players. Shout out to Coach Nasir Hooker, man. So, just guys from around the way.
Right.
Putting in that type of mentorship and coaching into these kids that can get you only a 1-point loss against West Orange. Again, could be a preview of a playoff matchup. Both teams are Group 5. We might see this again. So West Orange might want to tighten up.
Yeah.
You might want to tighten up.
Don't sleep on Irvington. I know, at the smoke
the Blue Knights had it cooking. They had it cooking, bro. Listen, in the end of the first, Irvington went up. They struck first blood. It was 6-0. Okay, it went up early. Wow. Then after that one, man, then they came behind that one and then scored again. It was 13.
Wow. 13.
Yeah.
West Orange had to come back. Okay.
Come back. David Moore on an almost impossible. Shout out to your player of the week. Gets the jet sweep and shaking left and shaking right. He's trying to figure it out. And he just threw that thing deep to the sideline and found a young sophomore, Avion Minshew. Catching the pass, boxed the kid out, caught the pass, went and scored a touchdown. The game was at the half. They're sitting there looking at 13-6.
Okay.
And one thing that we know about the old Warriors up there, West Orange, they will figure it out. They will put it together. Coach Darnell Grant, Coach Cyrus Harbin. As you've seen, it was 13 in the first half. Yeah. And at the end of the regulation, it was still 13. Coach Cyrus Harbin
had the ball.
Got that defense together.
Right.
Giving Coach Grant a few more opportunities to get some more plays going. And shout out to Farrah Green off the right side, touchdown. And that's how you get you a 13-13 in the regulation. We're going into overtime. And so it's like, well, let's see how this goes, man. I believe West Orange won the toss.
Yeah.
And elected to defer. Irvington got the ball first.
Yeah.
Irvington, shout out. We had him on our video last week, Justin Spillman, throwing the ball. Oh, my God. I'm telling you, June.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for this young sophomore quarterback, man. This kid He's like Jake the Snake Plumber. If anybody knows back in the day football,
I remember Jake, Arizona Cardinals.
He was just like eyes downfield, like we talked about Xavier Smith, putting the ball where it needed to be. Ironically, him and the X-Man was teammates just last year at Eastside.
Yeah.
So the young man might have picked up a few things out of X's book bag and put them in his toolbox. I'm gonna use some of that. And he got to the point, hooked up with Josiah Reed. Oh my goodness. Mama, if you're listening,
that's favorite target, man.
That boy, number 11, Josiah Reed, said, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it in overtime. And he threw the, like I said, Justin threw a nice pass, man, got it up deep to him, caught the ball in the back of the end zone, but he made a mistake. And young men, we teach you this all the time about emotions. I understand that it's a big game. You made a great play, but sometimes you can't let your emotions get the best of you. He spiked the ball, and it was a penalty, personal foul. And West Orange elected to take it on their extra point, which backed them up further. They couldn't get the field goal.
Wow.
So they had to run a play. The play was null and void. Right now it's 19-13.
Yeah.
West Orange, what you going to do? You're on the road, home of Darnell. They're alumni, right? Cyrus Harbin, they're alumni. So, you know what? The old man did. He went into that playbook. Yep, this will do it. This is the one. And had Daniel Lewis drop back up the seams. Xavier Smith. No, not Xavier Smith. Xavier's his first name. I'm sorry. If I had his numbers, maybe I would know the last name. So anyway, he throws it deep down the seam, catch, touchdown, one shot kill. That's how you get it done. They bought the extra point kicker out there, and boom, got the extra point, 20-19. Shout out to Coach Grant for just digging in his bag.
Yeah,
digging in his bag. Let me see which one of these gonna work for you. Yeah, this is the one. Let's go. And as my man Kennedy just said, let's go home, people. Let's go home. Let's go home, people.
Walk off, man.
Walk off touchdown. Young, another Daniels, a junior. Might be one of the top, could be one of the top junior quarterbacks in the state, depending on how he plays. Not a lot of junior quarterbacks out here, so he might want to put himself on display. Oh, man, but again, that was a great game, great matchup, offense, defense. And what I told the kids from Irvington was, these ain't losses, these are lessons.
Yes.
These are lessons. Build on these. Build on this. You just took West Orange to the brink. You took them to the brink, not the deep waters, okay? And you took them to the brink. And again, that's how you get that situation right there. But since I talked about deep water, let's go to Saturday. Boom, boom.
Oh man.
Shark Nation.
Yeah, got first whole game, man.
Hey, I think I know who I'm voting for number one in the county. Boom, boom.
Did he get it? But shout out to New Jersey Gridiron on the check-in, man, on IG.
Blood in the water.
Blood in
the waters.
Look, West Side. Yeah.
Go ahead, you talk. I'm gonna let you talk for a little bit.
Yeah, West Side. West Side won. Remember on our pre-season show, Coach Najee brought this matchup up, and he was like, he coming back home to play against his alumni, and this is one of the matchups he was looking forward to. I don't know. I don't know if you wanted this. I didn't know you wanted this one, but
looking for.
Yeah.
Listen. Shout out to Zachary Concepcion. I seen he had a nice pass to Alex Hanks again, getting it done. Okay. I don't know if we got anything on them. Running game was crazy. Shout out to the defense. Crazy. Abdul Quadir getting it done. Issa getting it done. I'm telling you. Tyler Halsey started it off. Okay. Started it off early, 7-0. Listen, I'm telling you guys, this is an East Orange team that's gonna be reckoned with. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be one of those things. We got another clip on these guys? What else you got there? Anything? Oh, look like politics as usual. Wow. The guy, I think he has like consistent reservations for the end zone. This is Alex Hanks. And look at the draping all over him. Look at this.
How they do it? You too small.
Look,
How
I want to rock with you all night, dance into the moonlight. Alex Hanks, get the boogie on, baby. Get in the end zone and get your boogie on. A two-step. Come on, man.
They go with two-step.
I'm telling you, man, you're looking at a team here who is primed, the mission, unfinished business. Union City, you started something. Oh, yeah. Mitch Willis. Look at this. They're flying on all cylinders, man.
Yeah.
And you know what else I want you to know? Let's shout out those first two got there he is. Shout out Mr. 145. Blood in the water. Blood in the water.
That's a good shot of my guy, yo.
May I join you, Mr. 145? You already know. Cop the socks. Socks are out right now.
Right.
Go get to it. Blood in the water. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Na-na-na-na. I'm telling you. It's something different over there on North Clinton. You're not listening. I'm telling you now. Unfinished business, Union City. You might have messed up, man. You might have woke up the state. You might have woke up something dangerous over there, man. Something dangerous. Shout out to Coach Jakes.
Yeah.
Coach Jakes getting the dub. Okay.
The whole coaching staff over there doing a great job, man.
Keon, Mookie, Bodge.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, names goes on, man. They just doing a great job, man. When you got a good
I think one more game in the count. I got 4 minutes, but
we got two.
Diesel.
We got two.
Okay, but let me give my man Diesel his flowers on this one.
Diesel.
When they ask you, because they're gonna ask you, Diesel. They're gonna ask you, Diesel. Record it, put it on live. I don't care. Share it, like, comment, subscribe. DM football, Diesel. When they ask you, because they're gonna ask you, who wins it, Diesel? Throw up the shirt. It's me. Unfinished business. Shout out to East Orange, man. I love them dudes over there.
Yeah.
You already know. Let's keep the party rolling. I know we got North Central Glen Ridge.
Yeah.
Who else do we got? You want to chat?
The Bloomfield and Montclair played yesterday too.
Oh,
it got dark out there too. It got dark out there too.
Not in the Essex County group on Facebook, be a lot of guys in there, old timers and stuff, and certain schools come up and they just be going so crazy about them, and the Caldwell guy used to be, this is what we do, and then the Montclair guys, this is our county.
Bloomfield, yeah.
Bloomfield. Can we go to that score? Do we have something on that?
I don't have nothing on it, but it was 46. It got ugly. 46-21. Bloomfield. 46-21, man. They got real dark out
over
there.
The Big Montclair team, like the championship. Bloomfield?
Yeah.
Woo! Coach Carter, keep it going. Coach Jermaine, keep it going. Keep the engine running high.
Hey, and this was some get back, right? Get back in the month. Well, so they probably wanted to win it for Coach Jermaine, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So for all you guys that live in a time warp, okay, we're in 2025.
Right.
Different, all right.
What's the kid? Herbert ain't walking through the doors. I mean, it's a lot of great
over.
Guys. Ivan Bowen ain't walking through the door. But like B just said, man, Montclair going through a rebuild. So
and that's why sometimes I gotta watch myself as I'm a mentor. So I want to make sure that I don't discredit or make those young guys not believe. They got an interim head coach.
Yeah.
Okay, they're starting this thing over brick by brick, building this thing up. Okay, keep working, keep putting your best effort forward. Don't let the record define who you are,
Right.
because it doesn't.
Right.
Okay, keep putting your foot in the right direction. You're gonna be where you gotta be. Last one, we on Glen Ridge Central.
Yeah. Glen Ridge, man, pulling out an impressive victory, man, on the road against North Central, 20-12. Lot of friendly rivalry right here. With Coach Mark and Coach Strum. When we had the preseason show, Coach Mark mentioned that Coach Strum has been a big mentor to him. So definitely, but them two. That's what I like about that Super Football Conference, because we're gonna see these teams in Essex County. You can't duck no smoke. Everybody's gonna play everybody. So these one of the games right here, man. Glen Ridge come out victorious, like I said, 20-12 over North Central, man. Konecki again. One of our nominees from last week, Player of the Week, had a decent game. It was a tough game. It was definitely a tough game.
One possession game here, right?
Yeah.
One possession game.
Mhm.
First quarter was 0-0.
Yeah.
All right. Right now, obviously, like you said, Player of the Week nominee last week, Zach. He picked up where he left off. All right. Scored 2 touchdowns in the second quarter to kind of put this thing up 14-0. But Central will not be denied. Okay. Shout out to Zaire Taylor with a 14-yard touchdown run, putting themselves in striking distance by halftime. Okay. And so it was 6-14 at the half. And in the third quarter, no one scored again.
Mhm.
So now you got another 6-14 in the fourth quarter. All right. But now let's talk about Mark. What did I say to y'all last time? When you're in a dogfight, you got to go to the playmakers. Go to the playmakers, and shout out to Deshaun German. Okay. Went from the wide receiver spot to the quarterback spot, getting that pass and throwing it off to his counterpart, another heavily recruited guy, Tyshawn Bailey Jr., down in Central, getting it done. Okay, listen, that's a 10-yard touchdown pass. It's 12-14. It's 12-14 in the fourth quarter. All right? But I think Coach Strum said he got a T-shirt for you got to wear. I might make you put that on. The teacher will not pass the student on this one. And he made sure that he told Zach, hey, Zach, I need you to find old John. Go find old John and let's get up out of here. 12-yard pass to John Leon, which was the final score of the game, which made it a 20-12 game. Again, these scores. This is the county. That's why I said this is the county where the football is rich. Okay. I'm not going to get into too much more of as far as like previews or talks or anything, but shout out to Coach Tyrone. Big victory with Roselle this week.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to leave you guys out. I wanted to make sure we shout y'all. I know you talked about it. You want to get some buzz going on that side of town. Again, my time is up. Joan's time is up. I told you I only want an hour, but I like everybody. I'm happy everybody, again, subscribed, came on, talked about it. B, shout out to you. BJ, shout out to y'all jumping on the check-in. We'll have to wait.
IG lit too, yo. IG lit too. A lot of people.
IG is lit. Thank you. I know I got my IG kicking off very, very well right now. So I'd like to thank everybody for pulling up, checking out the show today. Again, next week, I'll be back. Next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. All right. What you got, Joan?
Send the highlights, man. Before we head out, send the highlights, send the stats, everything, man. Because we also want to announce the nominees. We mentioned a few already on the show.
Yes.
We probably put the votes out there by tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon. So, Coach of the Week, all that stuff, man. So we just need the stats and the videos. We did a couple of highlights, but we want to do more highlights. So, shout out to my guy BJ again, man, for letting us use this platform to do what we do, and setting it up for us, man. And look, it's early, man. Still a lot of football to be played.
Oh yeah. Listen, we're gonna move around a few times.
You
said, because in our county we playing the best and playing each other. Some guys gonna go up and down in rankings. That's cool. That's how it works. These are the things that's gonna help you, like I said, get to the next level. All right. These tough matchups are going to help you get to when you get into that season. But let's again, let's piggyback on what you said. Let's go off a checklist, man. Coaches, we need stats. We need some stats on these networks. Whether you got on Max Preps, whether you got on NG.com, excuse me, if you got NG.com, we need the stats. We need the numbers, man. We want to shout the kids out. And the kids need the stats, the numbers, so they can put themselves on the Twitter pages and get themselves out there. Recruiting is real right now, okay? Right. The recruitment is open. This is the open period for FCS and FBS recruiting right now. So you need to get those stats, those numbers out there. My YNs, all my young kids, my young players, y'all following the DM network. You're following Off the Top network. Send us, share it to us. Just send it to the Instagram, the DM, the Facebook DM. Send us the DMs, okay, with these videos. As you can see, these are videos that I'm collecting on my own. All right, I'm looking, I'm finding them. Okay, I'm ripping them off of this. I'm putting them on it there. But if you can really help me out by just sending it to me, and I'm going to put it on here. We're going to talk about this every Sunday, y'all. I got y'all on this. Okay, I got y'all on this.
Early in the morning, man, 10 a.m. to 11, man.
10 to 11, okay? So, again, like, tap into this thing right here. Jersey High School Sports Jersey High School Football Recap is real, man. It's real. And we live, y'all. This ain't no pre-recorded type show. We live with this thing right now.
Giving it to
on
y'all.
the Sand Sports Multimedia Network. So you gotta tap into what we got going on. And again, you heard me talk about recruiting. Next week, I'm gonna be out of town, but we still gonna do this show because it's live on right here. So I can do the show from anywhere. So I'm gonna be, we're gonna be out of town next week because I was out of town last night. John's at the Backyard Brawl.
Oh man,
it was at West Virginia versus Pitt.
Shout out to the Shark.
Shout out to Kyle Lewis, man. They didn't win.
They didn't win.
But his performance.
Preseason All-American. When you mentioned that young man name, preseason All-American, playing like it. So
yeah.
Shout out
Number
to that.
9 went out there, caught an interception, couple of big tackles. Like
my bad, dude. Not to cut you off. Let me shout out to all the young dudes that was out there playing on Saturday. It was a lot, man. Shout out to Pooh, out at Temple. Making a couple of plays out there. Pooh, Deshaun Pooh Lawton, Don Shula, who I was watching last night. Irvington alum. Who else? AJ Henderson from Buffalo. They picked up a big win. Mac-10 against Kent State. Taquan Robertson from one of my kids from my backyard, teammate of AJ Henderson. Had a good game for Buffalo. So we got kids everywhere, man. I could keep going, but like I said, we got to end the show in a few minutes. But I want to
we do, but that's why we need the numbers so we can get to that level.
Yeah,
I told you I was there. I was there with Mr. Sidney, number 0, Sidney Prediction from West Orange. He picked up the West Virginia offer that day.
No, wow. That's DM recruiting, baby. Yo, you better get with it or get lost, man.
You better get with it or get lost, man. So we went out there. We went to the game. Great atmosphere out there. Got the offer. And, man, West Virginia did not disappoint. They did not disappoint. Shout out to Coach, man, giving us the hospitality, rolling out the red carpet. Like I said, that's why I said next week we got to get out of town again. We got to see some things. Kids, if you're off on Saturday, reach out to coaches. They will get you tickets to the game. You can network still. Get yourselves out there. But you know what? Time's up. Call DM Recruiting. We out of here.
Deuces.